It's time for baseball on MLB Network. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this
shortstop Hanley
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Digging in the switch hitter, Big Daddy Bobo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. At the plate, Matt Kemp. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Billy Williams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw in time and the side is retired. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
A ball and no strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. Ramirez onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Into the box, Jose Ramirez.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Matthew Sikafus. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. A little bouncer. Hernandez into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Ready now, Dave Winfield, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. Winfield can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
The catcher, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Popped him up. Ramirez is there for it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Buddy Bell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Buddy Bell.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Mike Trout.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Bobo. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes the Babe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So coming to the plate. Opportunity in this one. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time in the inning. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth moves over. 1 down. Now at the plate, Felix Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ruth is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And he will indeed make the play and foul. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Feller, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards catch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Bob Feller is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Popped him up. Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. At the plate, Big Daddy Bobo. He flew out in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Big Daddy.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. Now in the box, Matt Kemp. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Lindor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Billy Williams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that misses inside 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Dave Winfield hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Winfield.
Hit on the ground toward the left. To his right, Zicafus. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Matthew Zicafus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field. Kemp patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and the bat splinters as this is hit on the ground to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Standing in, Babe Ruth. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away. Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. He popped out in his first trip.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Down the third baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Buddy Bell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lindor has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Arenado shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. He popped out
for the ballers. Catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kemp. He's there and records the first out. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
Nope. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Hit sharply on the ground. Bobo scoops it up, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So stepping in, Bob Feller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hernandez is ready. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Ramirez is there, and the side. Leading off the inning, Felix Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And now a soft liner to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ruth has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Leadoff man gone, so they'll work against the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Trout is there, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Bobo. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Popped him up. Pujols on the move. 1 away. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ramirez.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is in pursuit. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Matthew Sikafus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Digging in, Matt Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lindor over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Billy Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Ichiro is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Dave Winfield. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping up now, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Center fielder.
High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Babe Ruth. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Kemp moves over. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So the bases are empty here with 2 away for Big Mike. Hernandez into the windup. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Molina is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth is under it. 1 down. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Both clubs with 3. The 0-1 delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Count even at 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Trout hauls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Standing in now, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Larry Doby is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Larry Doby.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
On to first, and this will remain. Fernando Rodney comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Bell over to his left. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop.
That's a ball.
Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's ball
3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Bob Feller. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Albert Bell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Sir Anthony Dominguez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Popped him up. Arenado is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Bobo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So here's Matt Kemp now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Ruth racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy Williams. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Suzuki. And that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it lit.